Before we get started, yes, I am aware this was made kind of public on Wednesday, and I did think about making a video about it earlier, but I just thought no. For a handful of different reasons. The Kahl's Break Narmer mission, that does require you to have done the... That gets me every time with that red thing there. The Veilbreaker quest first, that would be Kahl all the way over there. Kind of spoilerific, but also not at the same time. I'm getting sick of coming here and seeing this waypoint here for a mission that I did last week, near enough. And I'm aware, because some people will mention this. Actually, if I leave, will that go away? No, it came back. That's not super annoying. Yeah, I haven't touched this since then. Every time I've gone to do this, something has come up and I haven't been able to do it. But these are supposed to reset on the weekly reset, and this will not reset this week. Not until Wednesday. That is right, if we go back here and actually read this, the reset for Kahl's mission, for Kahl's garrison, his Break Narmer missions, will reset on September the 28th at noon ET. At the same time as the Archon Hunt resets. That's right, everything Veilbreaker, Kahl related, everything else will now reset on a Wednesday. Don't worry though, if that's all this was going to be, I wouldn't have bothered mentioning it. Until the update video soon. I have no idea if I'm doing this on Saturday or Sunday. My timetable, as a lot of people have noticed of late, is... Oh, it's bad. Really, really, really bad. 7 hours spent driving today, so yeah. Whenever this actually goes up, I was going to mention it on the reset video and just say that it's not resetting until Wednesday. This is going to be an upcoming thing going forward, because they plan eventually to move Kahl's Break Narmer mission. Yep, this thing. I'm sorry. They're going to move this to a weekly reset, but it resets on the weekly reset right now. Does that just make no sense to anybody else, or just me? The Archon Hunt, that makes sense. That resets on a Wednesday at noon ET. That is about the time that it resets, and okay, I can understand them saying that they wanted to move that, but no, they want to move both of them to reset when Nightwave and everything else resets, which includes Steel Path, helmets, stuff, his invigoration segment, everything will reset at the same time. The reason that I didn't do this is when I recorded it, it ended up as a 15-minute rant about how they've moved it to a Wednesday to move it back to a Sunday night. It literally depends where you are. They're moving it from the weekly reset to a mid-weekly reset. But it isn't a mid-weekly reset because it's actually only 2 days after the reset. But let's not even go there. Because it says, we plan to eventually move both Kahl's Break Narmer mission and the Archon Hunts to align with the classic Sunday reset, like Nightwave does, the weekly reset stuff, and they'll update when this change has been made. So, in short, the Break Narmer mission, junk run that it is this week, the supposedly 3 mission types, we'll find out in time whether that's true or they do add more, because to be fair, I kind of like the weekly missions and the side quests to do during them. Didn't like the junk run that much, but that's because for some reason my gun disappeared, and a few people said it, when you get on a turret you drop your gun, you've got to remember to pick it up. Obviously they weren't watching very carefully, because I wasn't getting on a turret, I was trying to swap to the Grakata and forgot that you swap the Grakata for the heavy gun. I want to say Gratla, but it wasn't a Gratla. The Gratla was the first, well actually the Gratla was something else, because I'm not going into spoilers. But I was lucky enough to find it again on a different turret. Wait. I will interrupt myself because I probably went on about some stupid rant about the junk run missions, and anyway. Click, thank you. It was too far away. The Break Narmer mission will not reset on Monday. And what they stated is it will reset on Wednesday, the same time as the Archon Hunt, which, as I've already kind of demonstrated, because that's a long run. It's probably easier to just actually go into the pause menu, but I prefer the run. More fun. When this resets, so the timer, it will reset at the same time as the Archon Hunt, and they will inform us when this change is happening. Well, this is the main reason I've actually done this. We know when this change is happening, and this is what makes this even funnier. Why do I say funnier? Well, if we go back to the forums and scroll back up to the top, the next day, on Thursday, and don't ask me how I missed this, I have no idea. This change will be happening on, and for the record, this is not the same post I read last time, because what I read said October the 5th. Wednesday, 20, okay, it could have been that I saw the 5th there. I could have sworn I saw something about the 5th. No, that was the 1st. Literally, on the Wednesday they announced this, and, ooh, 23 hours and 59 minutes later, they turn around and announce this is a temporary thing. They will still reset on the 28th for Break Narmer and the Archon Hunt, but I would do them quickly. And this is the main reason I'm doing this, because starting October the 2nd, that is the following reset day, 4 days later. Yeah, the Break Narmer and the Archon Hunt will reset on September the 28th. It will last for 4 days, and then October the 2nd will bring the next Break Narmer and Archon Hunt missions, and they will start from then, because I cannot see anything that contradicts this anyway. In fact, it actually states, after it resets on the 28th, they will be setting the Break Narmer and Archon Hunts to reset every Sunday. That is the Sunday reset. The same time Nightwave resets on October the 2nd. So this week, if you want to do the Break Narmer mission and the Archon Hunt on September the 28th, you have 4 days to get this done. You can do it at the weekend because technically it's late on a Sunday, but I would recommend doing them as soon as possible because they're only on for 4 days. Basically, it will reset at the weekly reset, like they kind of should have been to begin with. What's happening on Wednesday? That's the biggest question we have of this, other than why would they do this? Just leave Break Narmer as it was and just have a mission there, and then just... who knows? But hey, it means if you haven't done it this week, you do have an extra 3 days. And with that, we'll leave it off here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.